Right, welcome back. Three up front, game week 3. We're back again. Immediate reaction to Liverpool Arsenal at Anfield, and we'll get straight into it. Going back to last week, Ram, you owe me a £5 because Mopay, I backed him to score against United.
There you go, mate.
So I'll take that. And yeah,
I'll get that this week.
We'll have another bet later. And yeah, let's get into it. Looking Liverpool Arsenal.
I don't really want to talk about football today still. Should we talk about something else?
No, we're here, mate, and it's we're going into it. Arsenal didn't have a chance. I'll be honest, I was confident all week, and you were pretty positive, so was the group chat, but I personally thought we had this. Like,
I think Liverpool played really well first half, to be fair. I think
First half, they was on top by a mile. Like, it was a joke.
Sure, I didn't understand. Like, obviously Arteta wants to play out from the back, but that just looked dangerous.
oh my god, what was that?
I'm not going to lie though, it looked dangerous, but I actually like it.
But not every time, surely.
Within reason,
yeah, within
when
reason.
Tierney's receiving it at the corner flag, I was a bit like that.
Within reason, but because you guys pressed so high, it didn't work today, so it's hard for me to talk. But
Yeah.
if we do get past that first line, that's 6 man out of the game.
It happened with your goal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes out 6 man immediately, and then it's just literally our attack versus your defence, and then anything can happen there.
It's just so high risk though,
But
especially
it is high
against
risk.
Liverpool.
It is high risk.
I
Just
personally
makes it
would never have done that against Liverpool, like the best pressing team
But,
in the league.
but you say that,
Well,
but
probably.
I don't think that was the faults of any of the goals.
No, but
It
on another
actually
day,
did work. It actually did kind of work. Just the results in your favour today. We got battered, but I want about that specific thing.
Second half, I thought
It
they
looked
played
okay.
alright, to be fair. I thought second half.
did you see the graphic that popped up and it was like in the first half Arsenal had 5 touches in Liverpool's final third,
That's disgusting.
and then obviously they came out with a little bit more attacking in the second half. In the first 5 minutes of the second half they had 10 touches. Like, he got it. I think it was just way too negative in the first half.
I think Ceballos had to start. He seemed to change the midfield for Arsenal for me. Like,
He
he's
can
got
pass through
legs in him.
lines. He can pass through
Yeah.
lines as well.
I think it was a bit of both. One, Arteta was too negative. 2, we just weren't good enough. Like you guys are just way better. So
Yeah, no, it's true.
There's clear distance between Liverpool and any other team.
Yeah.
I think.
Like I say, like at the start of the season, I did back Man City to win the league, and then I retracted it the week after when we signed Thiago. But even so,
how was Thiago played? To be honest, would have been better for us.
this guy, his Thiago agenda is going to go. I can by Christmas. You will
But
stop saying that.
What's this rumour about Thiago's got COVID? That's what I've heard.
What?
I've heard that Thiago's got COVID, and that's why it's undisclosed what he.
Nah, he's fine. Bro.
I swear to you, that's what I
His
heard.
boy over from Germany.
He's fine. No, but I think we look comfortable. We don't. My only issue with us is the fact that we try and play this high line. Like, okay, Van Dijk and Gomez are fast, but it is so dangerous.
Yeah, it can, on a bad day, it can get beat.
It's
Oh
not
my
dangerous.
God.
United try to play a high line with Maguire and Lindelof. Like, you're alright, trust me. You're alright. Gomez
Yeah,
and
but Van Dijk has got pace for a big guy, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's quick.
Didn't he clock like one of the fastest 5 speeds last year?
I think Cagliari Sorunci did it. Leicester, to be fair.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
fit,
but
yeah.
that stat's fake, man. I don't like that stat. It's
They
just
must
meant to
record
be.
it from when you're at your fastest speed. Like, I mean, how long is the sprint to get to there anyway?
Yeah. Antonio Valencia always used to be number 1, and I used to watch him thinking, you're so slow.
He was not slow.
No, not slow, but
He's
he
a
wasn't
machine,
like
bro.
Adama Traore or someone who just flies by.
Yeah, true.
He used to like get number 1 all the time. So.
Alright, going back to the game quickly, I'm just going to say, I don't know if you guys will agree, but overall, from today's game, I genuinely think Arsenal are going to be in and around it this season. Anyone agree?
Top 4.
Personally,
Top
think-
four is a definite.
I don't think you've got an issue with little teams. My issue with you is if you do this sitting like this 5 at the back against the big teams, like one of the big teams, the top 6. I think like any
Who's the top 6? Top 5 in Tottenham.
top
That's what
5,
I call it now, innit?
top 5 in Tottenham. I think that's when you struggle because it's just so negative. It just invites too much pressure. Obviously, smaller teams, they can't sustain attacking pressure for long periods of the game, but those teams, other teams can.
You say that, but I think
it's true.
West Ham should have got a result last week, I thought, against Arsenal. They like
I didn't watch that game, but
No, they played well.
I mean, I hate to say it, but yeah, they should have, to be honest.
So I don't know. I think Arsenal need a midfielder. I think they need someone who can create, because I don't think you've got anything in the middle.
Ceballos
That's what I
should
think,
start.
but Ceballos should have started.
But he's not really a creator, is he? He's not like a. I can't pronounce his name, but Aurora.
Aurora.
Or.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm surprised City ain't going for it. I'm surprised that Arsenal pretty much got a free run it.
City, I don't know what they're doing. To be honest, they
City
seem to be in
sure.
panic mode.
Yeah.
Did you see Jamie Carragher speak about? Did you watch it before Monday Night Football
Yeah.
today, where he
No, I
spoke
didn't.
about Pep and centre backs?
Yeah.
And he was just he basically just called him out. It's like when he went to Barca, he had Puyol and someone else in there, Marquez,
Yeah.
and he brought in PK, and he was like, fair enough, PK knew the club, and that's the only signing that worked. So he also brought in Chigrinsky
Martin
and-
Cesares or something.
and
didn't he?
Martin Cesares, all both got flops,
Yeah.
got kicked out. Went to Bayern, had Boateng and Dante, brought in Demirau, he got sold in 12 months,
Yeah, he did.
and he was like,
Yeah.
Pep just can't seem to find the centre back that suits him because they're rare. Let's be honest, the centre back that Pep wants
Yeah.
is rare. It's literally the hardest.
But it's so hard. I genuinely
I
believe there's
think
no
he
good.
expects too much of a centre back.
There's no good centre backs out there. There's,
No,
there's
I agree.
two. There's Ramos and Van Dijk, and obviously Ramos is old now. It's just Van Dijk. Everyone else is dead.
There's a couple of good French ones like Upamecano, Koundé.
Oh, I do like.
I don't think
Upamecano.
Koundé's that great. I mean, he's
I like
5'9",
Upamecano.
10, 11 for
Sure,
starters.
he's good though. Like he played really well against United.
I watched him against Bayern and
His stats were good though.
He's
yeah,
alright.
Against Bayern.
I'm just I
Yeah,
don't know. I can't be
Forget
sold,
the stats, man.
I can't be sold
Just
on a
runs.
5'11" centre back. That's just
Yeah.
me. Like,
Vermaelen was 5. Brazy's 5'9", mate, and he's like regarded as
Bro,
well.
I was good show.
did I watch Baresi play, bro? Never.
I mean that's another podcast because I think I'm not better than Brazy, but
Yeah, but how tall was Koscielny?
Yeah, he must have been about 6'1", 6'2".
yeah.
Oh yeah, he had a long head to be fair.
Yeah, bro. Nah, yeah. Just a debrief from Liverpool, Arsenal. I didn't expect anything less. I was so confident going into it.
I mean,
And
for me, it's mad, but I think that not title race done. Obviously, it's 3 games, but it put so much pressure on City.
Oh, so much. Liverpool
6
looked so
points.
good today. I can't
Yeah.
even lie.
And after 10 games, Liverpool could win 8, draw 2, and I think City will lose with another 2 or 3. To be honest,
depends though. Do you think they're signing Ruben Diaz, aren't they?
but he's not quick. Like I wanted him at United, but he's not quick. If you're going to play that high line, you need pace. Like you need a Van Dijk or a Gomez. Like,
I think
okay.
you reckon they're going to play 3 at the back then, with wing backs, because they've signing him. They've got Ake, and they've got Laporte. They're 3 what I think would be
Laporte's never
starters.
even completed the season.
I
I,
know.
don't know what's wrong with this guy.
Go, bro.
I do rate him though.
I expect that from an Arsenal player. you
No,
know
no,
what I
he's
mean?
right there. He's just made a fucking nothing. Like
Yeah.
weak stuff, bro.
Like, everyone keeps saying he's one of the best in the world, but I'm not seeing him complete 2 months yet.
Oh, it's weird though, because when you see him, you think, yeah, he look like a player.
He does. They do look way better when he's in the
But
team.
one of my mates goes for him every week saying he did nothing in the Champions League against Spurs, nothing against Lyon. So I suppose, yeah, question mark, don't they?
Let's talk about you boys anyway, Brighton and V United.
I'm just happy, mate. That's a robbery. We should have got
That
next
is
week.
daylight robbery, mate.
I
That
only
pissed
watched
me
the second
off
half.
because I knew the ruling. I knew that
Yeah.
it was going to be given, but I was fuming. I swear to God, my head was gone when I seen that he blew the full
Yeah,
time
yeah.
whistle. I was like, nah, end it there. Don't go to VAR.
Bro, only United could get a penalty after the game.
Literally.
Honestly, that would never happen to us.
Do you know what? mate? I'm such a nervous fan. I paused it like the last 5 minutes. I didn't want to watch it because it was just like momentum. And I forward through, and then I thought, oh, for fuck's sake, it's 2-2. And when we got it, I was so buzzing. Like, because Bruno's not going to miss. The guy's ice cold.
It was a great pen, to be fair.
I was at a bar in Nottingham here watching the game. When Brighton scored the equaliser, I left. Literally, I didn't know United won the game until I got back
Yeah.
to Leicester. It was like 3 hours later.
Really?
I couldn't believe it.
No, that's what you lot got a lot to sort out. You are shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. There's
We-
so much
yeah.
to change in that team.
We need a centre back. No, I'm happy with the front 6. To be fair, like I'm happy with the front 3. Pogba, Bruno, Matic. Matic is probably our best player. You know, goes under the radar. Like he's
Yeah,
crucial to us.
I know what
He,
you mean.
he is actually quite good.
I do
to be
know what
fair.
you mean.
I just think you guys need a younger version of him.
Yeah. But for me, that's not the priority this season. You can get away with it for 1 more year.
Yeah, you can.
But we need a centre back and we need a quick one because Lindelof and Maguire. Hey, Maguire runs in quick.
I don't want Lindelof taking all the slack here.
I think we
Harry
need two-
Maguire
yeah, I was gonna say that.
is shit.
I think
That
we need
is
two
a
centre
waste
backs.
of money.
I've bigged him up so
Leicester
much.
have had your pants down. You paid the full fee for him as well. There was no instalments. They've had your pants down.
There must have been one.
Big time. That is, he's absolute garbage. Like he's
It's
not good.
garbage.
No, he can't move, bro. He's too immobile for a centre back,
Thing is, he doesn't sense danger.
and no one around him can move
Yeah, he
either.
doesn't.
Like for me, I'm watching stuff back of John Terry, you know, like Premier League is. And he was always in the right position. Maguire stands in like the most awkward positions when defending this box. You're like, do you even know how to defend?
He's got one good attribute, and that's heading, I think. That's
He's
about
a
it.
fucking
He's a beast.
slab.
Yeah, that's about it. But Other than that, I think you need 2 new centre backs. You look really good going forward. Like Rashford's goal was ridiculous.
Class. Bruno's pass for
that
that
was
as well.
disgusting, mate.
Yo, forget Bruno, man.
No, Rashford. That
Going
was
forward, you guys are alright, but go defending. You guys are pretty much like Man City, to be honest.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't think Man City are light years ahead of us, as mad as that sounds, because I think they need to reinvest in that squad. I don't think Ruben Diaz is enough.
No.
I think they've come a little bit closer to the pack. I still think they're quite way ahead of the pack. Does that make sense?
I think the second spot's up for grabs, to be honest.
Do you reckon?
I think Liverpool are clear, and I think
only Arsenal can get the second spot, if anyone. Yo, I don't. You guys are laughing, but I'm actually being genuinely serious.
I know you are, bro. You've said it from the jump.
But we've got going off this weekend. You can't judge Man City too much. They had a few injuries. Leicester got 3.
Yeah, they've got about 5 or 6 injuries.
Yeah, Leicester got 3 penalties. I mean, come on. It's not like they just bopped Man City off the park.
Yeah, but the thing is, I feel like there's a blueprint how to play Man City. You sit back and you can't. And every team in the league has players who can.
It's all well and good saying that, but it's so hard to make that blueprint come to reality.
Yeah, it's easier said than done, isn't it?
The thing is, they've lost. Fernandinho's legs are getting older. Company's gone. Silva's gone. Aguero can't stay fit.
Yeah.
So I think they need to go down the core of that side and just go big.
They do really need to reinvest in their
Right,
core.
right,
That is correct. That is
Because
correct.
I like Sterling because his numbers are good, but I don't get that conviction that he's definitely going to back. Do you know what I mean? 1-on-1, I don't think you're cold. You're going to get a goal.
I disagree. I really like Sterling.
I do really, really think Sterling is cold. I mean, he probably misses more than you'd want, but he does score so many goals. I mean,
the only thing
I don't worry about him in the 1-on-1 if I'm watching him.
Yeah.
I do think, you're probably slot that.
The only thing that I think he's missing is that fear factor. Like, you know, like Mane and Salah have got. They just look ice cold. Like, you don't want to be 1-on-1 with them as a defender. That's the only thing I'd say he's missing.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think Sterling's quality.
I don't know. I just feel like they need. I rate Mahrez, but I don't feel like he's clicked at City. I know that sounds daft because he's won medals and stuff, but he doesn't seem to. It was always signing.
It's just the rotation system at City that I don't think is the reason why he looks like he's not clicked. Which is why I think he looks like he's not clicked. Sorry, he's a joke. He actually has the best step over and chop in the league by a mile. I've never seen anything like
his
it.
class, to be fair.
I think
It's
he's
disgusting what he does to left backs.
His right foot goal as well, weaker side.
I know.
You see it?
Yeah,
Absolutely rocket.
You can only wish of hitting the ball with your weaker foot like that. That's fucked.
Yeah. Oh, some of us can do it.
Fucking hell. Not me, not you, definitely not you.
Make my left foot's a dream.
What about Chelsea then? Top 4 or not?
I was just about to say that.
It looked fragile. I think Thiago Silva will come good though.
I think they'll break.
He done that against Barnsley, by the way, midweek. Has anyone not seen that? No one would have watched the game, but I didn't. But they seen a clip on Twitter. He done the exact same thing, but they missed.
Do you know what? I don't rate Chilwell. So you know how people are happy about Chilwell coming back into it. I don't think he's a top.
He's better than Marcus Alonso. Did you not see how Semi Ajayi ran past Marcus Alonso?
The guy is so slow. He's like that chicken cartoon. You know, that runs on the spot before he goes.
He just don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Bro, he looked like he was on a treadmill. It was peak. He weren't going nowhere.
I just feel like I feel Chelsea probably they need their team to gel as well, don't they?
Yeah, but once Pulisic gets back, Ziyech comes in.
Ziyech's class, yeah.
Chilwell comes in because he will improve things back there. I think that'll be okay.
But we don't know about this new keeper, really, do we? We don't know if he's the real deal.
Oh yeah, well they've got keeper problems. That's for sure.
I mean, that's it for Kepa now.
Oh wait, talking of keepers, I just want to say this about Arsenal. Yeah, go back and re-sign Martinez. Honestly, Leno, I do not feel confident with him in goal.
And his feet ain't that good either.
Even the first goal, Mane is today. What's he doing?
Yeah, no.
Parry it out, man.
Martinez got away with one today, though.
Yeah, he did.
Then he made an unreal save afterwards.
Did he? I didn't.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. He's so tall and his presence is just there.
Martinez is like probably this is a big shout on the podcast, but I think Martinez is the best keeper on crosses in the league.
Oh yeah, I would agree.
Oh, okay, that's not a massive shout. I thought he was going to say.
Yeah, same. I thought
that's not a massive shout.
I probably would have said it.
You bottled it.
No, to be fair, he's about
Martinez
6'6", bro. I can't imagine them being any better.
That's about Leno. Leno gets nosebleed when there's 3-4 men in the box.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't feel safe with him in goal.
I don't like goalkeepers wearing short sleeve t-shirts either. That really pisses me off. I know it's
what's
weird.
he doing?
But why do goalkeepers do that? It's not cool. Just be old school, long sleeve, come and collect your crosses.
There's something about Leno I just don't like, man.
I don't like keepers wearing joggers. Do you remember the olden days?
Yeah.
I just thought you're going to let one in. But,
did you see, is it Caballero, when he should have saved the first goal, I don't know if you saw it.
The one bottom corner?
Yeah. Then did you see Kepa on the side talking to someone else on the bench going on like, yeah, I would have done this, I would have done that. Oh, it was hilarious.
It's all well and good from the fucking bench.
Sit back down, man, you wouldn't have saved that.
I can't believe it. He's 26, isn't he? 27, Kedbar.
Is
He
he
looks
old?
about
I
18.
think like
bro.
25,
I think
26.
it's like 24, 25, but
That's fucking crazy. But
he's done though, isn't he? He's not going to get a big club.
Yeah, he's
Nah.
done that, man.
nah, they'll loan him out now. It's the only thing, only way I can see it happening for him. Oh my God! Can we speak about the handball situation in this league?
Oh, I was going to bring that up as well. The
Game's
whole of
ruined.
VAR is just a joke.
It's not so much VAR though, because VAR just clarifies what's happened. It's the handball rule.
I don't like VAR, I can't lie, but I suppose it is another thing.
Yeah, because it's separate things. Like VAR is there for the second look and whatever, and just to replay the incident. But it's not VAR that's calling the. It's not exactly VAR. It's handball. That the actual thing.
Oh
is
yeah, I know what
handball.
you're saying.
I don't know, because Neville was saying that the Leeds one and Lindelof and Darwin were all wrong. I thought the Leeds one was a pen. You know the one that Liverpool got
What was Leeds?
the first week of the season.
Yeah.
I
Where
thought
Salah
that's
shot.
I
Yeah.
can't remember that.
It was
And
outside the silhouette, the silhouette that they claimed of the body and hit him.
Yeah.
I thought that was a penalty.
I thought that was harsh, but yeah, it was a penalty.
And
Actually, yeah, I do remember it.
Even Lindelof, like I saw it, and thought they're going to give a pen for that. Like I know it.
Yeah, but that's because we're accustomed to the rule now. But take it back before Man United got that penalty against PSG,
Yeah.
which changed the game completely.
Oh mate, because I went mad when that was doing.
That shouldn't have been a penalty.
But now,
Yeah,
but now you look at that and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a pen.
But
yeah.
it's because we're accustomed. So if we see the ball hit the hand, we automatically think, oh, that's a pen.
It's
But it
such a
shouldn't
hard
be
rule,
because it's not fair.
But what is it? Because it used to be intention when I was growing up, but intention is subjective, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like,
but
some people
with
clever.
VAR, you can kind of grasp intention now, so it's not left to the raw eye of the referee in the moment. With VAR, you should be able to see, looking back at it, was that intentional? It's that simple. It just all we need to do is apply a little bit of a common sense law to it.
But even with VAR, they slow it down. So look, the ball gets kicked and it might have been like this. I might have been here and it went like that quick. And then VAR slows it down and then it goes like this. Then it hits my hand. And then they're like, oh yeah, his hand's all the way out there. But my hand was going out there because that's just how my body works.
Yeah.
I think it was there for a snapshot.
I think they should have a panel of
Like the
three.
Mopé one, that I'd give that as a handball because he's
Yeah.
jumped.
Stone Wall.
He's jumped and he's gone like that, so no one had any arguments
I've
with
blocked
that.
off, hasn't he?
The Eric Dyer one is absolutely outrageous. Honestly, Mourinho. No, I feel.
Yeah.
I don't like Tottenham, but I
hate
felt for
Tottenham.
them on that position.
I hate Tottenham, but yeah,
That was
nice
bang
also.
out of order. That's not how you want to play football.
Keane said it was a penalty today. Did you see it?
What?
Keane was like, yeah, it's a pen. I was like,
Roy Keane just wants views, man. I swear that.
I don't like Keane, mate. He's
What?
ruined his legacy at United for me.
Nah, he's made.
He's not really
he's made
legend,
it
he's
for
legend.
me.
Do you know what? He just goes for United like every time.
Yeah, because
he knows the caliber that United should be at.
yeah, he was
He
there.
must- he must hate
He was in the
watching
middle of the greatness.
we did have some shit players, when Roy Keane. He used to play with like Darren Fletcher a lot of the time, John O'Shea. Like we've not always
Darren
had
Fletcher
amazing.
had a Premier League career for however long, bro. He
He was a
wasn't
good
that
player
shit.
to be fair, but like we had some shit players. Do you know what I mean? I think people seem to forget. Like that's another topic, like Ferguson and stuff.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
yeah, but Roy Keane, he's way off it with that one on the handball situation. It was not a handball. Like
Yeah.
I just don't. Poor Eric Dyer, he's jumped for a header, it's beat him, and the ball's hit him on the back of his arm, literally from a yard away.
Yeah.
They need to sort that out. I
it's
mean,
give and
like,
take because did you see the one that Gabriel plays
Yeah.
for Arsenal? Did
Yeah.
you see his one against
Yeah.
West Ham?
yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
the
that
week
was a pen.
before.
Yeah, I thought it was a pen as
He's
well.
that's come from a further away, and he's tried to head it, and
Yeah,
that's a penalty.
Yeah.
If any, it just doesn't make sense.
There's no consistency.
This is it. It's down to the interpretation of the referee.
If it's in your favour, you're happy. If it's against you, you're annoyed. But
Why they,
it's the
But
consistency.
it happened with the Manu Palace game
Yeah.
again. How many times is this going to happen? It's happening every week, this handball situation.
can't they just have a panel of like 4 referees? Because if you have so many different refs, not like actually refing the game, but doing VAR.
That's what
It's
I
all
think-
subjective
I
then,
think
isn't it?
They do have like 4.
Yeah, they do. They have 4 people in the VAR.
No, but just 4 do all the games. Because a lot of the games aren't simultaneous now with COVID, are they? They're all
Oh
televised.
yeah, but that's only for now. Because what happens when you go 5 games at 3 o'clock again? Then it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah. But the guy who did the Arsenal game obviously hasn't done the Spurs game, has he?
No, yeah.
But this
of
is
course.
it, though. It shouldn't be down to interpretation of one man. There should be as clear as can be guideline there for the referees to follow. Unfortunately, the guideline for the referees to follow is so bollocks that everything seems to become a handball now.
I think I'm with AP though. I'm anti-VAR completely now.
Yeah.
If they're going to have error, you might as well have human error rather than
Yeah.
error
Because
with the
then you
system.
can't complain. If the referee misses something, or offside's wrong. It's just part of the game. You know what I mean? You're annoyed at it. At least you've got something to be annoyed at.
Even the offsides.
I do like VAR though. I do. I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. Like
as an entertainment factor.
As in, not no, but
But that's all it's good for.
I can't even celebrate goals now as a fan. I'm sitting there like, shit.
That's annoying. That it's ruined that aspect of the game where it's like there's almost like that waiting period. I watched PSG yesterday, and Icardi scored the second, and I thought he was offside. I don't know if anyone seen it. He scored. It was like Mbappe squared it, and I thought it was just in front of Mbappe. And the VAR check took about 3 minutes, and everyone was just stood at the centre circle. They had fans in the ground. The ground was silent, and it was just like it's completely took away from the actual goal. Yeah. Like no one celebrated. It's just they're fucking it up with VAR. I know what you mean, but it's needed. Like
I don't think it is. You might as well just have human error.
Yeah, I agree, man. I don't like VAR.
Do you know even the offsides? I swear that Spurs, when they gave away the penalty, I thought that was offside for Newcastle. They drew a line. I was like, that's offside. They're going to put it back.
I've got an issue with the offside on VAR. I do like VAR, but I know what you mean.
Did you see the penalty that was given to Everton?
No.
So did you see it? Richarlison was in an offside position. I don't know who it was. Someone headed it to him, but it's hit the guy on the arm before it's reached Richarlison, and he got a penalty for it. But the only player that was there was Richarlison. That's where it was going, but they got the penalty anyway.
Oh no, I didn't clock it.
So it's ones like that. I'll show you after. Should that be a penalty or should it not?
Because he's in offside position.
Yeah. Well, if it's going to him, it should be.
He's the only player within 10 yards. It's literally a pass to him.
I know what you mean. I like VAR because he gets the right decision in the end. Because there's times where your team get absolutely done by a shit offside decision back in the day, and you're like,
if VAR didn't make a mistake, I would be all for it. But because there's VAR decisions and we're still questioning whether it should be a penalty or not, or a red card or not, that's why I'm against it.
Like even United last year when we had a penalty against Villa, that's not a penalty. Do you know when Bruno's like kind of gone into the gut?
Oh yeah, when he dived again.
I don't think it was a dive, mate. I don't think you can talk with Salah Mane.
It was a dive, bro. And he got overturned.
He was trying to shift the ball.
And he got overturned.
No, they didn't. No, that was Spurs.
I remember the one. So he tried to do like a little turn, didn't he?
Yeah, like the Maradona thing. He kind of stood it to go.
No, he does.
Yeah. Bruno is a fucking fairy, bro.
The thing is, like, that's modern football, isn't it? I hate watching it, to be honest. But like Vardy yesterday.
They're not dives, bro. What Bruno is different. Do you know what I'm saying when I say it's different?
It is different.
Is it?
Vardy actually he instigates contact.
That's what Bruno did.
No, he doesn't. He just jumps at people. That's not instigating contact.
So the one against Dyer is not a pen, right? Against Spurs, if you remember it. But he's anticipating getting hit. So what do? Do you just stand there?
You wait till you get hit.
Yeah, but what about if it's a reckless challenge? You could get your leg broken. I'm going to move out the way. Do you know what I mean? If I'm
a lot of Vardy's are players coming from behind him. If you've not noticed, he gets himself in front of the player. That's where all Vardy's pens come from, getting across the man and winning the penalty. Whereas Bruno, he has man coming towards him. He's facing people when he goes down.
But here's a question for you.
Which is why he makes him look like more of a diver, in my opinion.
For me, diving's not like black and white. I feel like there's anticipation of contact. So if you're running 100 miles an hour at me and I stick my studs out, if I don't touch you, is that a dive? Because you're anticipating, you're trying to protect yourself, aren't you? Do you know what I mean? What are you going to do? You're going to let me hit you?
That's a tricky one though, isn't it?
So I know what you mean. It's not black and white, is it? There is a grey area. And
I know what you mean.
But don't factor that in.
It's rare that those ones are in the...
There's loads though, because if you're Salah...
I know what you're saying, just because there's no contact doesn't make it a dive.
No, I agree with that.
So Bruno, for me, sometimes he does go over easy, I'm not going to deny that, but he's kind of anticipating getting hit. Because it happens to all the quick players, doesn't it?
He's not quick.
What, the clever players who knock it land? Like the Villa one?
Like, I've seen it happen with Sterling quite a few times. I've seen Sterling get slated pretty quick, and Salah to be fair, and Mane. I know what you mean when you're running at speed. If someone's coming across, it's hard to just... I hate when players are too honest now. It's hard to just stay there and...
I'm not going to get hit. Like, if I'm going to get my leg broken, I'm going to move out the way. But that's not a dive. Do you know what I mean? So...
It's a weird one.
It's a grey area. Like Maguire got booked against West Ham. Didn't touch the guy, but it's obviously a booking. Because I think it was Antonio who knocked around him. Not been touched and just gone over. But he's protected himself, hasn't he?
That's a tricky one. I don't think that's neither here or there in football. I don't think that's a major problem. It's not like the handballs, is it?
Nah, to be fair, I'm just saying that.
The big issue is handballs. it's not like, well, VAR is, we'll actually dive in, to be fair, in the penalty area for penalties. But my big issue is with the handball system. Like, it just doesn't seem to work at the minute. It's ruined. It's like everyone can see the league has just been like completely fucked by it. Like not one pundit is sat there and going like, this is the right thing.
I think they're just going to scrap the rule. I think, well, not scrap the rule, they're just going to change it, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going to have a meeting. I can guarantee you they have a meeting because they've been called out about it.
But what's the rule at the minute? Is it something on the shirt or something?
Below the t-shirt line or something stupid like that.
Again, that's like, you could cheat that though, couldn't you?
Yeah, of course you can.
You could wear like a really tight top.
Well,
I wasn't even thinking about
What
it.
do you mean?
But no, well, you think about it, the Palace kit's really tight, and then you've got like another kit that's probably looser. How can you
Because Gabriel's was down here, but if you're wearing a Palace top, it rides up here.
Yeah,
so is that not handball
exactly.
then?
It's just.
I think when they say shirt line, I think they just mean the shirt there. I don't think if you wear a long sleeve, it doesn't count. But again, like I said, it's all subjective.
Yeah,
It's,
do you know what I mean?
it's blurred lines, the rules at the minute.
They are trying to perfect the game too much, which is annoying. But again, I can see the game. Scott Parker said it perfectly today before his game. He said it's like it's just the way the world's going. They want everything to be perfect in the world, and now they're just bringing it into the world of football. It's
true.
not how it should be, but
Is that just driven by money though? Because obviously the penalties and like the profits of going up and down the leagues. Do you think that's why? Because I think football's a game of error, so you just accept it.
yeah, I think exactly that. It should be judged by error. Like it does add to the excitement. Like I think back to like moments of growing up and like. With VAR, would Liverpool have won the Champions League? Like, because Luis Garcia's goal against Chelsea, the ghost goal, like even to this day, no one's really. I think it went in, but like, would like stuff like that ever have?
But do you know what? VAR in that doesn't.
It's part of great stories, isn't it? Like little things
like
where your team
won against Germany.
Yeah, like Lampard against
just,
Germany. Would we have won that game? Probably not, but do you know what I mean?
But even like Villa versus Sheffield United, they stayed up from a mistake from the system, didn't they?
That was the first game of the season. No,
last
Bournemouth,
season.
when Bournemouth got relegated on that.
Who's
Like,
that?
first game of lockdown.
Yeah.
The VAR fucked up.
Yeah.
Who's
No,
it?
the
Villa?
goal-
Is it Villa?
Yeah, goal line technology.
Yeah,
so,
it didn't-
but they didn't go back to VAR.
Yeah,
It was against
that
Villa.
was
That was
bollocks.
it. Villa should have lost the game.
Now you know what? After this comment,
Yeah.
scrap VAR, bro. Go again. Because there it is. There it is.
Football-
Bournemouth got relegated because of that. By the
And
way.
Watford, didn't they? Was it Watford?
Or was it Watford? It was one
No,
of them.
Yeah.
Bournemouth.
Oh,
It
was
was
it
one
Bournemouth?
point off.
Okay.
No, just picture football before VAR. How beautiful was it?
I know.
Amazing.
Yeah, there's so many rule changes and shit. It's just fucking.
United lost the league when Drogba was offside and Chelsea won. But I mean, I remember it. But it's not like it's part of the game, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'd be more pissed off if VAR messed it up. Like if I was
Exactly.
if you're a Villa fan, you love it. But if you're a Bournemouth fan, I'd be fuming.
Yeah.
And as a neutral, it's just funny, isn't it?
Right. To wrap up, we've decided to do like a little betting thing where we all pick our favourite pick for next week. I say we all just throw like a tenner each on it.
But what?
Put like a little treble together, and we will put like a tenner each on it, and we keep rolling it. What are we saying?
Okay.
Probably
So-
going to lose if I'm betting, mate.
No. So who's your pick for next week? I
Are we going on the team or are we going like goal scorer or?
No, team, bro. Let's not get silly.
Oh, okay.
We want to win.
I'll go Liverpool to win.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have picked Liverpool. They got Villa, innit?
Yeah.
Probably, I want to say Arsenal, but I'll go with Wolves. They got Fulham, so.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Reading. They've made a 6 start to the Championship,
Fair play.
so get Reading in there.
I knew he was going to pull something.
No, we've got
He
to
researched it before.
push it out. Push the boat out.
I went with Wolves.
Nah, Reading, Wolves, Liverpool.
Just go for a team
So,
who's playing Fulham. They look so bad.
Yeah, they're atrocious.
Reading, Wolves, Liverpool then.
Yeah.
Alright, sound. Cheers, lads.